James, it feels like it's been a while, mate. Was it about 2-3 months ago when I called you and you just started training with Anthony?
Anthony, yeah. Me and Rhiannon, you come down and seen us, didn't you? Did a little interview on.
We announced it.
We announced it. That was the announcement, the first one, yeah. So, like
How's
I said,
it going?
really good, mate. Really, really good. I'm looking at you, and I should be looking at cameras because you're close to me.
I'm not behind the camera, so it's either you're not looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Right.
No, listen, train's going unbelievable. Train.
I just
Training's
watched you
unbelievable.
spar there. You just 6 good rounds there with a kid who literally just signed with Steve Wood today. Very good kid, and it was good sparring for you because I feel I wanted to see, because I asked what's new you've added to your game, and I think that showed quite a few new things you added to your game there. You were, I think you calmed down a little bit.
Showed my maturity, Lee, and that's
I think you shot really well as well.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. I was looking, like I said, I didn't know this. A good lad is his name Ash,
Yeah.
Really good lad, come down from home and just went in there and just had a good 6 rounds with him, but I wanted to show class, not just stand there and want to trade and want to box to orders. Really was what Anthony wanted. He asked me, box to orders, listen, don't be getting involved, and I hope I did that and showed that.
We'll go back to you should have been out in March.
Yeah,
hoping to get straight back out after suffering your first defeat.
Yes.
How was that? Because I know what you're like. You tend to overthink a lot of things.
Yeah.
Has that been hard for you, not getting that opportunity to put things what you felt went wrong on that night right? Or is it worked out good because now you've made that change and you've had a new coach and it's give Anthony time to work with you and understand you better and vice versa?
Definitely. Well, it's a bit bittersweet with that because obviously everybody wants to avenge the loss. I could have avenged it in. Is that the word, avenge?
I think so.
I think so. I could have avenged it in March, and then, like people say, you're only as good as your last training session, your last fight.
Well, I think it would have only been about 4 weeks, would it?
6 weeks after my loss, I was ready to.
Yeah.
I think Steve will end us up with the Mexican guy who fought.
Molina. I think
great come forward fighter.
Fight.
Yeah, so I was looking to put things right in there and then move on. Obviously, a week before the fight, the lockdown got announced, so obviously that. But when I say it's bittersweet, that was the bitterness. The sweetness is, and with Anthony, he's giving us more time to get ready. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and now we're ready. I reckon I'm ready to fight now.
Do you think that's the big difference? What you mentioned then before about being able to listen and react to the instructions that you're given. Do you think that's because you've always been a little bit hyper and you're out there like a kid on Christmas Eve, aren't you, most times? You think this has been good for you?
It's good obviously because it's like with Anthony, he doesn't look at it as in like camps and stuff like that. It's like you got to stay ready so you don't need to get ready. It's a good little quote, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stay ready so you don't need to get ready. I like that.
And true.
And it's true, yeah. And like I said, for spar with Ant and stuff like that, it was good. It was good to listen and, well, not for spar. No, I've sparred with Jack Catterall and stuff like that previous with Ant, to be honest, I forgot.
Well, actually, Jack fought on the weekend.
Jack fought a fantastic fight.
How do you find Jack? Because obviously...
Oh, Jack's special. Jack's special. He lures you into false sense of securities. Like the shots, sometimes you think you're going to hit him and his distance is phenomenal, and he was really good sparring with Jack. I take so much from that, and like I say, I appreciate Jamie and Jack giving us that sparring for that. But no, it was good today to listen to Ant, calm in the corner, come in, send out with some more instructions, listening throughout the round, and I suppose it's about Ant knowing that I can fight to order. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to know that some people can...
Well, I presume you would have sat down and you would have spoken with Anthony about going forward.
Yeah.
In the new year, we don't know the date, we've said that, we're hoping that, towards the end of February, beginning of March, maybe the small old shows can come back and you can resume your career.
Yeah.
Where would you like that to resume and how would you like it going forward?
Yeah,
by the end of 2021, what would you want?
Well, obviously, hopefully things are a lot better. That's what I'm hoping for regarding all this COVID situation. But like I said, I don't think it's knocked me back. Do you know what I mean? It's not knocked me back a long way. End of the day, it was for the British title eliminator. It's not I've not just lost. Do you know, to somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Genuine.
I didn't want to say that.
A genuine. It perhaps wasn't even a 50-55 because you were on his home soil.
It probably was a little bit
in favour of him.
Yeah. So listen, I did that. I've been there. I've gained so much experience. I've learned so much. Took my first loss. Took my first cut. I know what it's about now. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, moving on to 2021, I want to get back out there as soon as possible. First fight under Ant, and then whatever comes. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say.
Have you actually sat down and watched the loss with Anthony?
Yeah, I've not sat down with Anthony. We've talked through it. We've seen little bits and that. We are going to go through it soon. But it's I've watched it a lot of times, and I sit there and watch, and I think, well, why have you done that? Why have you done this? Why have you done that? But at the end of the day, on the night, I'm not saying his name, I forgot it. He was a lot better fighter than me on the night. He did exactly what he probably.
It was like I said. There was bits of you that there was bits that I'd seen all the time that were fantastic by you. I think the third round was a brilliant round by you. But it was bizarre because you did a lot of things in there that I've never seen you do before. So if he beat the best James Moorcroft that I've seen.
I could have said.
He beat James Moorcroft that I didn't really recognise on that night. So it's nice that it wasn't the best you, but going forward you have to find out why that was the case and hopefully get back to that level before the end of 2021.
I'm excited, mate. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I get in the gym, I love it. You know what I'm like with training. I love training. Looking forward to getting that first fight under the belt. I know you don't always train, but you've started now. He's brought you into the fold, and you're now training with James and Dylan and obviously Rhiannon. So it's like is that beneficial for you? Because Jake's your weight as well. Yeah, it's massive. When Jake gets back to sparring at night, he's a perfect spar. Me and Jake's a fantastic boxer. I've never really, to be honest to you, I've never really watched many of Jake's fights, but I've heard he was a fantastic amateur. He's a great professional, so it's going to be great for me to learn from him, boxing wise, and he can learn from me, obviously. And he's good. I'm ready to really push on early. You know what I mean? Obviously, got to get back in the ring with Anthony first, but Anthony spoke about it. If the opportunity arises, let's take it. Do you know what I mean?
At your stage, you can do that. You can take a gamble, and you could go into another 50-50 fight. So you're 13-1, is it, or 14-1?
13-1, mate.
So realistically, you're at that stage where we could take a gamble with you on one of these big shows.
I think I'm ready. I think what happened in January has been the making of Millie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been the total.
Listen,
no one wants to lose, but listen.
It's a cliche, isn't it?
Yeah, no one wants to lose, but it's true that people you said to me before I lost. Listen, I can't remember who said it to me. He said, "I've never seen someone learn off a win yet." Do you know what I mean? I've never seen someone learn off a win, and he stuck with me that. I can't remember who he told me it, and it's true. I probably got, with my wins I was getting, good stoppages, I probably got complacent and thought, well, I didn't think I could, I'm not one of them.
Yeah, because going into that fight,
I was 4 knockouts, 400 points. And, but Ant's got me boxing, like I've just done today. I didn't get involved once, I could have got involved, but I didn't want to. I wanted to box towards us. I wanted to show Anthony that I can box to them orders, so when fight night comes, he's not worried that I'm going to get in there and my head's one way, do you know what I mean? So
I enjoyed it, mate.
I'm very happy, mate.
And the improvements that you've mentioned to me, I've seen them, so obviously something's working.
It was just like today was just like I said, we've done 6 rounds sparring, a couple of rounds on pads, 4 rounds on bag. I'm fit as I've ever been, do you know what I mean? And
what's your weight like?
Well, I'm 11 stone 5 this morning. I woke up at, so I'm 12 pound over welterweight limit. Is that right?
No, you're probably not even that. Are you 7? Yeah, 12
pound over welterweight limit. I could probably make welterweight in 2 weeks with ease. You know what I mean? And don't forget, I was 11 stone 5 this morning.
So after training now?
No, I was having so far this morning, and it's been weekend as well. So I didn't train on Sunday. Probably an extra meal on Saturday. I'm walking around at, I think Ant's got on his phone 11 stone 3. Right. I'm normally walking around at.
Alright then, well listen, let's hope, fingers crossed, 2021 brings you
definitely, mate.
And we see you back in that ring, get back to winning ways, and get back to title level.
100%, that's what I'm after, Lee. And I'm not trying to say, oh, I'll take anything, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that. I'm not, but if some good opportunity arises where we feel like we can take that fight, I'm massively up for it, Lee. And obviously with the way the world nowadays, opportunities are coming, just like VIP lads are getting opportunities a lot of times on them telly shows.
And as we said, 13-1, you're going to get those opportunities 100%, because you're ready for them.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Alright mate.
Thank you very much, Lee.
Catch up with you soon.
See you soon, mate. Bye.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.